Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on last year's national champion, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Willihan. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
To the air on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Willihan. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. There to stop him after a pickup of one to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. Third down coming up. Fires to the tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Horned Frogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A little screen to the running back. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They want to get this defense on its heels. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looking for a man. It's Addison. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Moffitt. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll try the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, and you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun. Give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bacon. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Under fire. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Addison. Got it in the middle. It's Bacon. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Got some room to run. And he's going to cruise in with this one. It is a touchdown.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He's reeling close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Catch in the middle, it's Bacon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're close enough for a makeable field goal through the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
You know, these running backs have to keep 5 points of pressure on the ball, especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways. And the offense, real lucky they jumped on that one.
Trying to run it in. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on Wants to pass. And he's got it in the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. The hand to the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to keep it in the air. Release to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Getting set for the point after.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Addison. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. The sure hands, it's Flood. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
It's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick completion on the out route. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Looking for the score. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Moffitt. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Looking downfield on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
With the catch, it's Willingham. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Good right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth.
The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football problem out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Back to pass, it's Addison. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that is no fun for that wide receiver, thinking you just ran all the way downfield. You're not out here trying to run gassers or get conditioning. You're trying to catch TDs. What's going on?
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And we're locked up here in the 3rd. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is getting blitzed right now in Beaver Stadium in front of that super loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 21 to Oregon. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when to go. Fires one high and deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the back. Tosses it incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
He's got him in the flat.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back who caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Punts it out of the air. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They just keep firing. Steps away to find some room. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Fires to the big fella. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Right back to him on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000 yards.
He lost one down the sideline. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Hornfrog! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Going downfield for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air. It's Addison. Finds his man in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Off and running. Past the 10. Touchdown, TCU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Offense in an empty set. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. Looking for a man. It's Addison. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Bacon. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. And it matters the most. On big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play.
There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Wants to fire on second down. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Now, how about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the fourth quarter. There is no let-up.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw it. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go
continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over in the
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball, but they've